What if there was no death? What if I never died? What if I became immortal? What would life look like then? The mighty Alexander the Great once wished to become immortal. In search of eternal life, he came to India, hoping to find the secret of immortality. After much searching, he finally heard about a great yogi sage. At the emperor's command, his soldiers approached the yogi and said, "You must come with us right now. The emperor demands it." The yogi calmly replied, "I don't go anywhere. If the emperor wants to see me, he can come here." Furious, the soldiers drew their swords and threatened him, "Come now, or we'll take your head instead." But the yogi simply smiled and said, "Then do as you wish." The soldiers were stunned. They had never seen anyone so fearless in the face of death. They stood there in silence and finally returned to Alexander to tell him what had happened. Alexander, intrigued and determined, came himself. After all, eternal life was no small matter. He asked the yogi, "Can you help me find immortality?" The yogi gave him directions to a crystal clear lake and said, "Drink from this water and you shall become immortal." Following the path the yogi described, Alexander finally found the lake. It was exactly as the yogi had said. He knelt down, cupped some water in his hands, and was just about to drink it, when suddenly he heard a voice, "Don't drink it! Please don't!" Startled, Alexander looked around and saw a crow sitting nearby. The crow spoke, "Do you know what pain I live in? I drank this water thousands of years ago. I became immortal and I've regretted it ever since. I can't die. I can't escape this life. I feel no joy, no excitement, no desire. Just endless existence. I can't even end my own life. This immortality is my curse." Alexander froze. For the first time in his life, the great conqueror was terrified. The water slipped through his fingers and fell to the ground. Shaken, he stood up, turned around, and walked away slowly, silent, thoughtful, and afraid. Death is not a curse, it's a blessing. To live a full life and then leave the world at the right time is beautiful. Only those who are denied death truly understand how precious it is. The most comforting truth is that we know we'll die one day. That's what makes life so meaningful. So let us live with joy while we can. Life doesn't have to be long, just worth living. Death is not negative, it's deeply positive. Because there is death, life becomes valuable. When we are born, we bring half of death with us already. We start life with our first breath in, and we end it with our last breath out. Let our immortality live in our thoughts, actions, feelings, and awareness. Not in the body. Even yogis die. Yoga does not mean eternal life. Yoga means a life lived with sensitivity and awareness. Yoga is not about eternal life. Yoga is about sensible life. Once, the wise Yaksha asked Yudhishthira, "What is the most surprising thing in the world?" Yudhishthira replied, "People know they will die one day, yet they laugh, love, marry, and plan for the future, as if they will live forever."